I just hope everyone's doing fine tonight. There's a bunch of people in the chat today, and if I miss your name out, I'm going to apologise straight away before I say anything else. It's not on purpose, guys. The chat jumps on me as I scroll back down it. So the real Mike is #1 on the chat list again today. Well done, bro. Crozier 2, and he's also part of my panel tonight, and also a goat. I am going to try to keep you goats in mind. If I forget, please remind me. William is also a goat and part of my panel tonight as well. Welcome, bro. Lewis, the man with the likes. I appreciate what you do on the side chat there, mate. Thank you very much. Where are we? Armageddon, as always. Appreciate you coming along, bro. Bear with me, guys. There's a lot of banter going on there. And not many names. George as well, another goat. George E, as I call him. Welcome, bro. Thank you. Paul H, welcome, brother. Hawks, as always, appreciate you coming along, mate. Pierre, as well, welcome. Kurt, nice to see you there, mate. Darren, as always, appreciate you coming along. Testicles, or Paul, as he's known on the, well, Paul Y, I'm going to call him on the microphone. Wibbs as well, he was also a goat, I believe, before. Stevie T, nice to see you there, mate. Juice, as always, or J-Rod, welcome, bro. Ruby Doogie, that's a name I don't see very often, mate. Hopefully you're doing well. Rainy Bow, another goat, appreciate you, sweetheart. We are live tomorrow if you're about. I'm not sure if you're too busy or not. Pac-Man, nice to see you there, mate. Gambo, me art guy, thank you for what you do on Discord, mate. Albert, another goat. Appreciate you, brother. Rumpelstiltskin, a.k.a. Manny. I believe he was a goat as well. I may be wrong, but thank you anyway. Nutcracker, I just read what you said. Hopefully you're doing better today, mate. Brandy as well. She's also a goat and also part of my panel tonight. Thank you. Tim W, welcome, bro. It's jumping like crazy. Andrew L, welcome. WC Fund and the man with a plan. Mr. King, as always. Appreciate you coming along. I can't pronounce that one. No, I can't pronounce that. I'm not even going to try. I do apologise. Glenn spelt with a Y. Welcome, brother. Max AA, as always. And that is about it. Right, on the panel tonight, we've got Animal, Will, Jinx, or Brandy as I know her, and Cobra Ciobra. Well, open your mics up and say hello. I got confused there for a second.
Sure. That ain't difficult. Even pushing your mic is difficult for you.
My brain's running 300 miles an hour at the minute because of the chat. That's my excuse anyway. Hopefully everyone's doing well tonight. I've been talking to you, most of you guys, for about an hour, so we know what's what. I
wasn't ignoring your Animal. Right, when you come in.
He's probably fallen
asleep.
asleep.
His fault.
Yeah.
Well,
He should be under mute up.
I heard him say mute up.
Right, guys, I do want to discuss last event. I don't know if I want to go for scores out of 10 with it. I just think we should discuss this. The behaviour of the company is fucking sickening from the last event. Yes, we are going to give it a score out of 10.
Can a number that low be put into words?
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking is the way they treat their customers is by far the worst I've ever been treated by any company ever, period, full stop, end of story. I don't think I've seen a company that's treated me that bad. Ever. I don't think I have.
If you're going to dry rod someone, at least take them out to dinner first, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And it's further to the proof that the people that work at Kixeye are not planning their own construction, their own design. There is no passion from the people working at this company. It's just a job for them. There's no passion there to create something that's good. All they do is they're going through the, going through the motions.
Motions. Yeah.
Week in, week out, because they're so slammed.
Taking a wage.
Exactly. They don't care. They've been told they need to earn X amount of money per week, per fortnight, whatever it is, per 3 months. And if they don't meet that quota, heads roll. And I truly believe that to be a fact. And we can get mad at the people, the grand staff at Kixeye, the people that are actually putting the top. But just think about it for a second. How can you put any passion into something when everything changes within the space of a day? You could be told that this event base that you designed, you spent all week designing this event base, and then someone comes in and says, no, this event base is no good. You've got to go out there and make it so people. That's something, you're taking a passion away from your staff. If you get it wrong, you go, all right, we got it wrong this week, didn't you? You got a bad worker at work, or a new employee, let's say, and they fuck up, they do something wrong, and it costs the company money, it costs you money if you're running the company, and you don't go, well, you fucked up, now you need to go put it right. You go, look, you made a mistake, you know not to make that mistake next time. Don't go fucking twisting things and making things worse than what it needs to be.
Maybe they see it as if they can downgrade these bases every now and then when everyone says they're too hard, then they can upgrade them when they think it's too easy. But the thing is who is it who's saying it's too easy? It's like you got the low levels are just barely getting through it.
Animal, how many times did they change them though?
Oh yeah.
I know the commanders must have been changed twice.
I reckon 3 times.
I reckon the generals were changed 3. They were upgraded 3 times. You have to be piss poor at your job to have to do that. And it's kind of embarrassing for the company to have to do that. I can get it when a base is overpowered. They've gone in, and that's what they should probably do because it makes them look good. So the bases are slightly overpowered. People are complaining. Then Kixeye downgrade it, and the players are going, well, thank you to the company. But when they do it the other way around, you kind of fucking going, well, this is just a scam. That's what it felt like to me. I felt like I was being scammed.
To be honest, I think that's probably the same for everybody because they did, they're trying their best to keep the company running by doing what they do and by attending to play their game. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's an embarrassing thing for them as a game. I would like to say as an engineered situation, but then to be fair, when you think about it, we're giving them too much credit by using that terminology. I just think they're money grabbing, as you said earlier.
No, but I truly believe that these employees didn't go into coding, didn't go into graphic design, didn't go into computer science or whatever else their degrees are, to be stuck at a job where they just fucking hate it. And that's what it feels like to me. They hate what they fucking do because nothing they put out is entertaining for the people that are actually trying to enjoy it. Nothing's tested from day zero. Nothing's tested before we get it in our hands. Everything's slapped in our hands. And if the company fuck up, they then go, well, we're going to change this. We're going to take away what this unit did and make it into something that it isn't. And that must be fucking detrimental to the fucking work environment. It must be.
Well, it's a toxic environment.
Exactly. It must be absolutely toxic to work for that company. And I do hope that some of these guys are working from home. They haven't got to sit in the office and listen to this drivel that's coming out from whoever the top guy, the CEO at War Commander is. Because, quite frankly, you'd quit, wouldn't you? I'd go see you later. But unless that's what you enjoy doing, there may be some sadistic fucks at Kixeye that enjoy making people's lives a fucking misery. And that means they come into the wrong business because video games and gaming should be a passion. It should be a fucking a calling.
This is hardly fun at the moment.
None of it's been fun for weeks. What's happened to the PvP? This great big PvP thing that FriendlyFixer come up with. We're making improvements. It's they've done, 3 weeks of it? And I think 2 of them weeks were fixing the fuck-ups from the first week. And then it petered out. He said we got a dev diary or something from FriendlyFixer coming up. That was 3 or 4 weeks ago now. We never got a dev diary off him. So what's happened to that?
Perhaps he forgot to put that in his own diary.
You know, it's like, and it's like we don't matter at this point. The only thing that matters is the Benjamins. As long as the tally for the Benjamins made, or sorry, I'll put it into layman's terms, the coins or money spent is making what the event is set out to make. So they've got a set number that they have to make on every event they put out. They won't touch it. But if the event is running poorly, then we suffer because of their bad decisions.
Yeah.
Anyone else got anything they want to say? Because it's just me and Codes at the minute.
I just what you're saying there, as you say, as a company, if somebody makes a mistake, it should be owned by them for that period of time or for the duration of the event, and then not to change the bases as they go along. Either that or put proper testers in there, testers that are low levels and also high levels, because then it's across the board, it's even. Then they can get it right the first time before it even goes out. Then that way they don't have to keep adjusting the bases. It's either that or the artificial intelligence is manipulating each and every one of us. I do strongly believe that, by the way.
I don't think Kixeye have got the money to throw at AI. They have. They've got money to throw at AI in terms of designing artwork. They've got money to throw at AI in terms of maybe getting some of the coding that they can't get right. But that's you can use most free AIs to do that for you. I don't think they've got AI that's in making bases harder or weaker as we progress throughout the event. I don't think that would cost serious money, I would have thought. And so it's down to the individual employee to come into work and then even make harder or weaker the set bases that we're hitting that week. I think you're giving them way too much credit. You're going with.
They haven't got time to test. Because if you think about it, we've got an event each week where when we did have testing, it was on the main event and we tested it the week before. Well, that week, right, we would play the game, report back to Kixeye, and then they will adjust it. Now it's event after event after event. They haven't got time to go and sort out testing. So testing isn't going to happen. We're the testers. And as we found out with Sector Breach, we was doing too well, so they adjusted it until it got too hard.
Yeah, I think what they're trying to do is balance the game, but they're balancing it in their favour rather than a level playing field.
Yeah, if we crack a base day one,
bases. Yeah, them general bases were ideal for low levels. They were perfect. True. It's just that certain high levels manipulated them, because obviously that's what you're going to do. So they adjusted the generals because of the high levels were going, oh well, I can do this quite easy, and then the low levels lost out.
Yeah, there's no in between with them, is there? There really isn't. I know they did what they did. It wasn't, in my opinion, wasn't a drastic. I didn't really see the video for the general bases until I'd nearly done the event. But there's no in between. There's no. They just don't stop and think for 1 second. Well, hang on a minute. It's our fault. This is our fault. Same with the other way around. When bases are overpowered. That main event that we did, where the bases were fucking the mission, I think it was the mission tracks, were souped up. They were on steroids. It took them hours to put that right. Not 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Not, oh, hang on, let's go watch some of the videos. Let's go see some of the complaints. It took three or 4 hours before that got reduced, and I think they've had to reduce it several times before it actually got to a point where players. Even and that's where the mission track should come in for the lower players. It took them 7 attempts to do it,
and there was only five bases.
Exactly,
because you only done the bases once. They were that main event that was rock hard.
It's not about a computer game no more. I'm afraid it's about extracting as much money as they can out of us. And that's all it's come down to.
Maybe we should refer to Kix as ABBA, as in money, money, money.
Yeah.
Well, the last event definitely says that.
It just tells me everything I need to know at this point. It wouldn't surprise me if that new game that they, when it said new game coming soon, it wouldn't surprise me if that wasn't Battle Pirates or a War Commander 2. It really wouldn't. Because at this point, they've lost control of everything. And because the players know what each unit does, and we know we can go back to older units. That's why we're getting restricted on every every event now is because we've got such a conglomerate of units we can use. They have to restrict us on units that we can use in events for them to make money. It's not because they're trying to make it fun for the consumer, the end user. They're doing it just so they can make money.
And
because there was
it comes down to the programmers that don't know the game, don't know the old units, so that they don't, right, because we've been playing for like 10, 15 years, we know exactly what units we've got, we know how to counter most bases, but the programmer might have only been there for 3 months.
Yeah.
He hasn't got a clue.
He doesn't know the game either.
It must be demoralising to be working in that environment at Kixeye, where you've got such short deadlines.
On that note, should we go to the scores?
Yeah.
Sorry, Will.
I'll run through the scores. Go on.
That's all right.
Go on, Will.
Oh, right. Okay. Right. For me, I was really enjoying Sector Breach, believe it or not.
Yeah, but what number you give it?
Somebody's gonna call you a cockwomble because it already said fuck 8 times.
Yeah, well, like I say, Friday night I was enjoying it. I would have given it a 6, if not a 7, until they nerfed the bases on Saturday, and then Sunday. So I'm going to give it now a 3.
Yeah. Before I go into the next person, can I get some scores from you guys on the chat that's listening in, please? Be perfect. I'll get Cobra to read them out in a bit. I'll move on to you then, Cobes. Go for it, mate.
So I'm going to come in at a very, very, very high 1.5, purely because I did a lot of the stuff on Friday. I'm going to be blatantly honest. I did buy the main unit purely because I wanted time back for myself over the weekend. However, I did quite a lot of stuff on Friday night, and then I did a good majority of the stuff on Saturday, and I was very fortunate before all the changes were made. But the reason why I'm coming in at the 1.5 is because of the conglomerate of changes through the different bases, and for all the people that were making the videos that then had to remake videos, that then had to make more videos because of the changes. And I think that is such a bad move. I do think at this point Kix need a rocket in the proverbial, and that's where I'm going to sit. So 1.5.
Okay, Jinx.
Either or, Brady or Jinx, I don't care. No, I'm going to give it a -10 because of all the changes that they did. Like, I could do it the first day, but after that, so I stopped. And I just coined what I wanted, but that's what they want you to do, so I was going to stick with -10.
-10. Wow. An animal, please, bub. Is he going to sleep?
I said it already. He don't deserve a score. I'm not giving it one.
Yeah, I kind of feel in the same bracket. Is there any scores out there, Cobes?
Yeah, there is. So, first off, coming in at a -10, the same as Brandy. Batman, he says -10, bang out of order. Pierre's just said, I give it a 0, which again is same as Animal. There is no real score. Juice is saying, I give it a 2. It was not that hard at first, and then they made it harder. Gambo, 0. Sector Breach never gets higher. Andrew L said, I did not do it, so a 0 from him. Matt says 0 out of 10. I was away the first few days, so did it when the bases were harder. Not impressed with the new unit, as I air flat most, and they have level 20 Rams and the new Seymour unit in. Where are we? So, Tess says, Lucky done event, free Ruby first night, then spammed Pioneers and Mission Drax. Kixeye total fucked up again, 0. So far the consensus is 0. So we've got yet a even higher score from Thunder, and he said -8,150. Not only did they nerf the Humvees right before it started, which is true, we forgot that, then they fucked with the bases to make it harder after we found a way to still do it, not to mention the fucking general track too. Sorry, I'm just reading what Thunder said. By the way, anybody listening in, Mr. King says 2 out of 10. They keep changing bases. It seems to be the generous of conception here that everyone's saying the same thing. Centres of conception, I should say. Hawks is saying grind only 2. They changed the event even when we did it. What the fuck? Armageddon saying 1 out of 10. I was fortunate enough to have completed it on first night before the dodgy dealings by Kixeye, especially when they picked on the general track, which is mainly for lower levels, which is what we've been saying. Stevie T says definitely a 3, no more. Where are we? Curtis saying 3 out of 10. It was a bit boring. Yeah, I kind of agree with that, to be fair. And I think we are up to date. Looking at it. Oh, tell a lie. No. Draft said, did it easy at first, even after changes. So for him, he's saying 8 out of 10. Okay. And Outlaws is saying out of 10. First day was a breeze. We know why. Outlaws.
Yeah.
Albert is saying 6 out of 10. Did the whole event, just like City's video, with your irons and Humvees. Payout should have been a bit better. Oh, Lewis is saying -5. First okay, later on to match repair, and gold is expensive to repair. And CM2 said, I played 3 times in last 5 months. Lot more fun killing tanks and other games. Guess what he's playing? Nutcracker's just posted the last one. Worst ever, 0 out of 10. Now we are up to date.
Well, Bonehammer gave it a -300.
Did he?
Oh, yeah.
Did I miss Bone?
You did, yes.
Sorry, Bone.
Kevin.
Sorry, Bone. I did miss you out.
Where am I with it? My
I
problem
think we had the same consensus with the event.
as everyone else, pretty much, nailed. Except for the lucky couple of guys that got it done in day 1, day dot, before the changes.
Yeah.
My score, it needs to reflect how I feel. The way I see with this skirmish, sector breach event, my argument is by making it so hard to obtain PvP units, legendary units, is also making it hard for players coming into the game to obtain these units to be able to play PvP. And I think if more players will be able to get hold of the legendaries, warlords, or whatever else they put in there, the more chance they've got to earn money out of PvP. So they're kind of cutting their nose off despite their face with this.
Well, they used to put them in the gear store, didn't they, after a little while? They don't even do that anymore.
They've stopped. Well, hopefully they're going to update the supply depots.
The depot.
Yeah, supply depot bases. But I can't see that happening regular because they're lazy, basically, in my eyes. My score's got to reflect that it's low. I'm not going to go minus 10,000 or anything like that, but it's a 1. I think a 1's a fucking fair score. Instead of going swallowing it and going, right, we fucked up this event, we fucked up. Take the pill, move on, and move on to the next event. You know, they've got to stop worrying about this trying to gouge players of coin, because the more they try this, the more they push this changing the events as they go. It's very short-sighted, as I said earlier, of Kixeye to keep doing that, because players are seen through that very fucking quickly. And my answer to that would be, well, I'm not spending no coin then. You're going to keep changing things, moving the fucking end goal, then my money's going to stop. As simple as that. And that's what everyone needs to look into, is look at yourself and say, when do I say enough's enough?
Don't forget as well, and this is something that I've just spotted, which Brandy's just brought up, which is a very good point. Don't forget watch Skirmish put in 100k XP free, but have it listed as sector breach again. We forgot about that. So they can't even get that right.
Exactly. Something as simple as just making sure you get the right event XP for the right event. And it's simple.
I had that post on your page too, and got so many comments and stuff. I was floored.
Why?
Oh my god!
I hope people didn't get confused, because they did actually put the proper one up later on. If they looked at it and thought, "Oh shit, it's still that old one," but it wasn't. It was the new. They actually changed it later on. It might have been after the downtime actually, so you could get it for the right event basically, but not at first, obviously.
Did they have a downtime?
Yeah. There was a brief 2 hours, I believe, but something else has just spricked my mind, and also Thunder's just said it, and what we all haven't picked up is, don't forget, on a Friday they're at the office, aren't they? So how can they adjust the game over the weekend?
Because they're not. There isn't an office. They're all
Oh,
working from
so-
home. This is why we're seeing such a mishmash of units coming at us. Because
Working from the greenhouse, there's more windows.
they're working from home. Trust me, each one of them are working from home, and that's why none of the units kind of none of them make sense towards each other. How many units have we got now that only hit ground? Surely one or two of them units should have been an AA unit, not just a ground. You know, it kind of nothing makes sense in what they're putting into the game, how they're portraying or making the game. It's not fluid anymore. It's just a mishmash of fucking ideas.
I still get to the point of when they tell us that there's no one available during the weekend, how can they change the game?
Because they
say they've all left the office. That they shut the office
I
down.
can tell you why they changed the game, because the money being spent wasn't the money matching the money that they wanted for that event. So someone got a phone call Saturday morning, and even Sunday morning for the general bases, and they said, "Well, look, you've got to go on and change these bases. They're too easy. We're not earning enough money out of this."
And Adrian's just made a fair point, which he said they lack attention to detail, no critical thinking or common sense from Kixeye, and yes, they are all remote. Stillfront mostly hires remote or contract.
We know that because who was it? Someone was in Victoria, Canada, and the office, the Kixeye office, is above a shop.
Yeah.
And it was
That's
derelict.
Right. Yeah.
It looked like it was empty because we was trying to get him to shit in a bag and set it on fire and knock on the door and run away.
That's right. That's it. I know who that was now.
Wow.
Best way to make new friends.
Yeah, so they're all remote workers. I think that happened over COVID, pretty much. Become remote workers. So
You're going to do that, fill a bag of shit and set light to it on a doorstep. You've got to set light to it, so when they come out, they sample over it to put it out.
No, you said that.
Well, I thought that was the whole point of setting light to it, so someone had to stamp it out.
I didn't hear you say set light
CJ
to
Lost, welcome, bro.
I thought you meant post it through the letterbox.
Oh no, that's arson. Sorry.
Zoom, welcome, brother. No, don't believe that fucking bullshit. The free repair videos don't make Kixeye change them. This is a new thing that started coming back again after years. Our videos shouldn't affect Kixeye in one little iota. Any of the YouTubers' videos. It's Kixeye not earning enough money. I can tell you straight to your face.
I reckon the old alarm bells had gone off and they thought, we must adjust.
There wasn't enough money being spent. No one was purchasing. Yeah. They panicked. And the panic was make things 10 times worse.
People don't want to hear it, but you might have to start, or the YouTubers might have to start putting it behind locked sites.
Nah.
Well, that's a possible way, isn't it?
Bro, trust me, this rears its head every couple of years, and people go through the same commotion. Oh, it's your videos. It's not. They're bean counters at Kixeye. They don't know watching videos.
People
they're watching money spent.
People go into their blinking Discord and complain about it. Oh, why don't my units do 5 bases, 6 bases at a time like everyone else is doing? And it makes them look into it, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm telling you, they haven't got the time to go watch someone's... How many YouTubers we got on warcommander now? Back 2 dozen? They ain't watching all them videos.
Quite a few.
They ain't watching all them videos. They ain't got time for that. They're watching the money being spent. And if the money being spent doesn't match the money that they want, that's when they're going to change it.
Yeah. Trust
me. Anyway, we're going to move on, guys, because we've spent way too long on that. It needed to be spoken about. So we've got the 15.14 release notes copied and pasted by Kixeye Drake. The following changes and fixes have been applied during the Thursday, July 31st at 10 a.m. PDT update even. I've got a tab open for Skirmish. I've got a tab open for Premonition. So we've only got the bug fixes. No bug fixes this time, guys. None.
No.
That's bullshit.
It's just another
There's
general.
nothing wrong with
general.
the game, is there?
No,
Clearly.
so no bug fixes. No,
Working as intended.
they've completely given up with the PvP improvements. Have they not?
Yeah, no more sticky notes.
I don't believe there's any more PvP improvements. I think with Kixeye, what they did with that PvP, where they were saying, "Oh, we are making improvements," and I think it went on for 2 months, didn't it? They made all these big posts and grand gestures. I think players see through the bullshit. They was expecting like thousands of players to come back into the game, thinking that the game was going to be cheat free, and PvP would be more enjoyable for a lot more players. And they was selling a lie. I don't think they've got anything planned for anything more than what they've already done, which is just basic stuff. They've got nothing else planned for that. This is what we got there, is what they're improving. That is what they classed as PvP improvements. They said they got rid of the scripts, and I've been told several times that was a lie. What was the other thing they got rid of? They got rid of the old bases, or the ones, the sector filler bases. I like that. 40,000, I think it was. And that was about it.
And we have quite a VIP visitors tonight.
It wasn't me. I wasn't thinking of his name 3 times.
Who said his fucking name? How you doing, Nicky? So I want to see the dev diary that FriendlyFixer was supposed to post three or 4 weeks ago, that he never got round to doing. It's like he's gone into hiding, or he's been sacked. Does anyone know if he's been sacked?
I don't know.
Hopefully he's been
I think you'll find
sacked.
he's gone into hiding.
Hopefully
I'll keep up with any
FriendlyFixer's been sacked because he was doing a piss poor job.
He didn't do a fucking job in the first place.
No, all he done is make these big posts and make it a gesture like he was going to make these grand changes, and everything he was doing was going to be what the players want, and he was going to give us this, and everyone was going to get 1,000 gold, and he was going to come round and suck everyone's cock, and then he'd give us nothing. He'd give us absolutely nothing.
You're waiting on the second half.
Indeed, you Vinty.
I was just going to say, I'm sure if not now, you're going to be banned again.
Never mind. Shit happens. Right. Anything else you guys want to add? Was there any problems with the bugs?
Just the very fact that people are going, what? No bugs? Huh? Or no bug fixes? Really?
Well, the only bugs are in
Kixeye
the event.
mentality. They think it's working perfectly, don't they?
Working as intended, guys.
Well, we all know what we would like to say, but we can't for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Right. Moving on to August 2025 Skirmish. Again, copied and pasted by Kixeye Drake. We've got a Ginger Whinger as our new hero. Is it a Ginger Whinger? No, it's a Ginger Ninja.
It's a ginger minge. I prefer the ginger minge.
He's got ginger hair, ginger beard, ginger moustache. He's even his ear rolls a little bit ginger.
They are actually. They look it.
And his pubes as well.
That's what I was saying. I'm keeping my mouth shut on that one.
What's that? The curtains match the drapes.
Well, you have to ask Kixeye. Someone go ask on Discord and ask Kixeye if the curtains match the drapes even.
Yeah, not getting banned again, thanks.
I think this one's modelled off of Drake, to be fair. I think he's a bit of a
It
G.
sounded like you said, does the curtains match the drapes?
I think that's why I had it in the end. So we've got the Ginger Ninja. Anyone that's ginger in there, I'm only making fun out of that one ginger, not you. Don't take it personally.
No, it's just after Drake.
So featuring the new Sentinels Arc 1 Crozier hero, Furrula. Am I pronouncing that right?
Furrula.
Somebody at Kixeye was drunk when they came up with that name.
It's actually, if you type Furrula into Google, you'll get, if someone wants to do that, it will tell you what it is. I think the Crozier is a general, a battle general or something, but the Furrula is what a priest, the stick that a priest used, which would be a shepherd's cane sort of thing.
Yeah.
Google it.
Isn't that called a hook?
Crook.
A
Crook.
crook.
Yeah.
Rook.
Because that's where it come from. It was a shepherd's crook, but the preachers took on. I think I read it this morning, so it's been a couple of hours. Don't mean that I'm right. Right, we've got agile tenacity, iron will, rip wake generator, gigavolt indicator, and gigaamp indicator tech for the Furrula. It starts tomorrow.
Hang on.
Good mate.
No, I'm just looking at that. And they're using technology that obviously is broadbandish, isn't it?
Gigavolt.
Gigavolt, gigaamp.
Yeah.
Rip wake technology, iron will, agile tenacity. I don't know, mate. I'm not reading into it too much.
Well,
Cobra's
a
right.
generator does volts, doesn't it? And amps.
Mm-hmm.
And gigs is also a volt and an amp.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I remember when I was about 14 and we used to have two lights in my living room at my house, and one of the lights had gone and they'd removed the light bulb from it. And I said to my mate, "Do you dare me to stick my finger in it?" And I did. I went bang. It might it might show why I'm a bit fucking loop. Yeah, I did go up. I lit up like a fucking Christmas tree. Never again.
I bet it give you a stiffy too.
The only best one he's ever had.
And I didn't, by the way, guys, I don't advise anyone do that. It's not very fucking clever.
Oh, come on. You don't want us to lick it first?
No. Don't, because there is some dumb people around that would try it. And I'd never forgive myself if someone killed themselves doing it. Starts August 1st. That's tomorrow at 10 a.m. PDT, 1800 hours GMT. We should be live for that. Ends August 4th at 10 a.m. PDT. That's Monday. Is it Monday?
Yeah.
I think so.
Tuesday, isn't it?
Monday, I think.
Thursday's tomorrow, so...
No, it's
Monday.
Monday.
It's Monday.
Yeah.
This is the new unit. It's a Stingray, or what did you call it?
Manta Ray.
Manta Ray,
Yeah.
one of the two. I think it more resembles a Manta Ray. I truly believe the guy that is producing these next couple of units that we're going to get, with the Kobayashi and the Goliaths, and now this, he was watching Transformers: Rise of the Beasts.
What the fuck is that?
It's a Stingray.
Okay. We can go with that.
He was 100% watching Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, and he thought, "Do you know what would be a good idea?"
Is not porn.
So they stole it again.
Hide your crocodile hunters.
And that is the Furrula. Furrula?
Poor
It's the
Steve Irwin.
Furrula. We're going to call it the Stingray. It doesn't matter.
It's like a fucking
Manta Ray, whatever you want to call it. It isn't a Furrula, is it? Let's be fucking real. Description. Furrula was chosen to lead the Croziers after indicating incident, even, if I can read it. Let me start that again, guys, for fuck's sake. Furrula was chosen to lead the Croziers after... I still want to say it wrong.
After an incident resulting... Carry on.
Why do I want to say indicate? It don't even look like indicate. Indecent. Right,
Indecent.
after an incident
Like,
resulting in the death...
watching lately, hon.
I got it right that time. Please let me go. Furrula was chosen
And
to
you
lead
mean
the
age
Croziers.
verification?
I haven't. I have on porn. I'm fucking gutted about porn, man. What the fuck?
You're welcome.
I have to take a picture of my face to show that I'm 18 every time I want to bit of porn.
Take a picture of your 13.5 and let them censor it through.
You've been caught up in that, yeah. Fucking idea. So just come back out, go into the next fucking thing, and that's it. Back in it. No idea. Fuck off. I watch it for fucking not doing fucking.
They might offer him a job.
Hello, Amps.
Yo, empathy, Nutcracker, CJ lost even. No, Icky, no say. Who else have I missed? Matt, welcome, bro. And anyone else that I've missed? There's quite a lot of people in tonight. I didn't expect this many. Let's get on with it, eh? Furrula is chosen to lead the Croziers after an incident resulting in the death of their friend. They see Furrula somehow tore through enemy bases or enemy base overnight in a customised apostle to avenge their loss. The opposition tried to flee. Furrula made sure they never did. So war crimes. This is Generation Arc 1, Faction Sentinels. I wish that they would go back to the factions. I really wish we could get that back into the game. It actually made things interesting. It brought a different diet. They was, but they again, it's one of them things. Are we making money out of this? And if the answer's no, well then fucking move on.
CJ actually asked that a little while ago. Does anyone have any news on the factions? Like, because he wants the thing back in the base, I'm guessing. And
we don't. Yeah, we don't know because all it says on the base part.
Brandy, I think he was going to give us some information. Go for it, Animal. Animal.
Me or
Animal, please.
Go ahead.
Oh no, that was it. I started to type saying like I don't know, and then I thingied it because it was like there was no information in my comment. So, now you brought it up, I thought I'd mention it. So yeah. He did ask, like, curious about it, and if anyone knew what was going on. I mean, Kixeye still using the factions.
They're using it. Yeah, they're only using it for the events. Basically, it's not. Whatever faction we use in game that is no longer affected anything. It's took away quite a big chunk of tactical gameplay from the players, and that's a shame because once again they're trying to produce a game for the masses when they don't understand the base core player. They want to play a strategy game. They don't want to. And when I say a strategy game, I don't mean that you just stuff a load of units into a base and call it a base. I'm talking about it's a tactical gameplay. You use X to kill Y, you kill Y to kill Z, and so on and so forth. But they've took that away from us, and the further we move into this year, the worse it's getting with tactical gameplay.
I don't know if I've missed it, if you already read it, but you're saying about these factions, the units we can use, not including the heroes, not heroes, the uniques that we can use. Hey?
Bombard and Pioneer.
Yeah, they're both Sentinels. No,
Survivors.
Yes, no. What's the survival one? Is
fucking
Rangers.
Rangers, yeah.
Yeah. So that's like we can't use anything else that we've got, like the new ninja guy, the red one, and whatever his units were.
That comes out next month, I think. I'm not 100% on that. I may be wrong. It may be one more month. But yeah, they've just made the game suck, haven't they? Yeah. The game sucks ass.
Limited units all the time. Every event's got like you can't apart. I suppose the main event we can use whatever we want, but all these different events, it's like we're being limited to what we're allowed to bloody use.
Yeah.
What's the point of having them fighting and doing all this shit for all these different units, especially the people who are coining them to get them, only to be restricted not to be able to use them in the next couple of events? Like, this is strange. It really is. It
distracts from the tactical, the strategy side of the game. They can no longer call this a real-time strategy. They should call it, you can play with the units we choose that you can play the game with. That's all it is right now. I would much prefer if Kixeye, if they come up with an event, for instance, I don't want to put too many ideas in their head, but it might be a better idea than what we've got right now, where you have to put a platoon composition together, and then they say that you get transported to another sector. You get transported to the battle zone, but you've only got that platoon that you've put together, and that way you can only use the units in that squad for that run through of the event. So then it would bring a tactical style of play into the game. So if you bought the wrong troops the first time around and they all got killed, the second time around you could then go back and readjust with what troops you take into the next run. That would be more tactical than saying, well, you can only use this unit, that unit, and 2 heroes, and a couple of handful of uniques that we decide that you can use. Most of them are outdated.
Your mic is breaking up, bro.
It's Discord. It'd be only
just me.
Oh.
It'll only be
Every
Discord,
now and then
guys.
you just seem to lose the end word as you're saying it. Like,
It will.
it's not doing it constantly.
It will be only Discord. Discord's been playing up for me for weeks. But yeah, I think that's a more tactical, a more fairer way to design an event. Is you put a toon together, and then for the run of 3 bases, whatever it is, 4 bases, 5, 6 bases, whatever it is, you can only use them units in that platoon until you come back until you come back in from that attack, either dead or whatever, and then you have to put another toon together, and then you take that into the next wave, or the repeat wave.
Just before you go on, we've got some newcomers: Christian, Samraz, Klaus, and Ramzam. Good evening to you guys.
Welcome, guys. Thanks for coming along. But yeah, this bullshit of only being able to use certain amount of units and yada 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 is getting old. Anyway, it's a faction Sentinels type light aircraft, weapon shock coils, targets ground and air, damage type energy, size 325, hit points or health points at level 1 is 82,000, hit points or health points at max level is 120,000, sorry. DPS again very low. Level 1 DPS is 2,520. DPS at max level, which is level 20, is 3,546. And this is where it becomes interesting. Max speed is 8. Max range is 400. Talent at level 1, 360 move and shoot. Gains a multi-shot of 3. Cannot target same unit. Right, so the multi-shot has to target 3 individual units, not the same. It won't shoot the same at one singular unit. That speed's crazy. I can see the old scriptures.
It's lower to start with. I'm not sure where it says it, but it says it somewhere.
The old scripters have been licking their lips.
Said lips.
Basic heroic is plus 10% damage dealt and damage reduction aura to all cruisers. Level 10 is 33% movement speed. That makes it about 10 speed. Just over. The speed would go from 8 to 10. Heroic is plus 20% damage dealt and damage reduction aura to all cruisers. Level 15, hero becomes renowned. That means you can put with other heroes, guys. Super heroic increases aura to plus 30% damage dealt and damage reduction for all cruisers. Someone was going to say something and I interrupted them.
No, I just feel good.
Where am I?
Level 20.
No, yeah, level 20. Ignores attack priorities. Plus 100% damage dealt to buildings. Plus 25% movement speed for Furrula and all cruisers. So that's a 50% movement speed.
Right, I don't know what the basic speed is when it starts, but at level 10, its speed increases to 8.
Right, yeah, so it's a little bit lower at lower levels, but we'll look at someone's left. 33% movement speed plus a 25% movement speed is 58% movement speed total there so far.
Yeah, Icky's had to go, by the way, because the baby's had to go to hospital.
No worries. Furrula and all cruisers within... Hang on, that's within. So ignores attack priorities, 100% damage dealt to buildings, plus 25% movement speed for Furrula and all cruisers within 600 range of what? Furrula. 600 range of what? Because it says Furrula and cruisers.
I think they're talking about the cruisers, aren't they? Damage to buildings, 25% movement speed for Furrula. And all and all cruisers within 600 range.
Of what, though? 600
of the Furrula.
Yeah, I would have thought so, but that's wrong, isn't it?
What's your thoughts on the ignore attack priorities?
So it won't hit higher priority units, is my guess.
Right, so it won't go shooting across the base to shoot someone right at the back.
For instance,
instead of starting at the front.
What's the lumberjack, the hero lumberjack? It's the pioneer and
Zodiac.
Zodiac. Zodiac and pioneers are high priority. What else?
The max speed for that is going to be 13.3
So far. Because there's tech as well. I don't know if there's any. I haven't read this, so I'm in the dark. Yeah, I'm guessing that is it ignores any high priority unit, so it will just. Yeah. They're move and shoot, 360 move and shoot. So what you're going to do with these is you're going to put them in the base, spread them out, and then just run them across the base, and they should target things, according to this. But we'll find out tomorrow, I guess. Cohesion bonus is 2% damage dealt, minus 2% damage taken per active 1 Sentinel's unit. Earn Furrula in the skirmish store after collecting all 80 piles. And then it says the same thing underneath that for some reason. So what do you think, guys?
We've had this before where they've suggested something was move and shoot and it didn't do it.
There's a lot of them move and shoot. Go on, mate.
I'm sceptical now. I believe it when I see it.
A lot of their move and shoot units ain't actually that good at move and shoot. I think the Humvees were supposed to be move and shoot, but they kind of do and they don't sometimes. It's kind of weird. Not the spawning units from the Humvees, but the Humvees itself. They're kind of strange. They shoot better when they're at a standstill over when moving.
Yeah, it depends on what they're targeting. Or if you target a building, their move and shoot's really good. But then if you just want them to go into the base and hit everything, they won't. They will only hit troops or vehicles. They won't hit buildings or turrets.
Yeah, it's a strange one. It is a strange one. This one, hopefully, they don't fucking budget. Well, I already know the scripters are going to fuck us with this completely.
Thank you, by the way.
This is the new Oni.
It's not the new Oni because it doesn't say it's immune to Screamer. That's where Screamer might come back in handy. But does anyone really want to put a Screamer back in their base? I know I don't. If I can help it.
No, there's no point.
I might put a mix of these. What I'm thinking is a mix of these with a mix of Unis. So I use, how many Unis is a max squad? 10?
Yeah.
I use 5 Unis and then either whatever it is, 4 of these. So put the Unis in, target the CC, then put these in behind as quickly as I can, and try to and just move them across the base to see how much I can take out with them. That's how I'm thinking. But the scripters, what they're going to do is they're going to put these into our base, and they're going to split straight away and just run across to the other side of the map on your base. And they haven't fixed the scripts, guys. They haven't. They lied to us. It's a shame. Anyway, mission.
Haven't they lied?
They always, everything that comes out of their mouth lately is a lie. Mission description: earn the next Arc 1 hero Furrula, the Sentinel Crozier hero, in this month's skirmish, and use it to dominate in the upcoming monthly event. I don't like that. That upcoming monthly event tells me their idea is that this unit's got one use for that event, and that's as far as they want to go with it. And it kind of annoys me. Captain Furrula comes from the seafaring ancestry. His name alone instills terror in his enemies' hearts, and to be frank, he's cold as ice, surviving expeditions through impossible. He always brings his men home safe. His outer resolve is betrayed 3 times. I know, I could see it coming.
I was waiting too. Damn.
What do you think? I stopped 2 times because I didn't want to fucking balls that up.
and Cobra and I were just waiting too.
No. He's in phone, by the way.
Yeah, blown. Right.
Sorry, can you start where he always brings?
He always brings his men home safe. His outer resolve is betrayed by his need for the drink. It sounds like my type of guy. which he uses to stave off nightmares of starvation and desperation. talking my fucking language here. What's going on?
Uh-huh.
Use your Bombard
Go
and
on.
Pioneer units and their heroes, the Warrior, the Metastorm, R1 Mantis, Rhino, and Sandstorm Mark II against the True Believers to play through the Recruit set or the Officer set to earn Sector Breach, Skirmish, XP even. Sets can be completed in any order and pay out a bonus XP cash. The Officer set will test your might but will pay out more XP than Recruit. Choose the set that best fits your power level. Don't choose that, because if you find out that the Recruit set's easier than the fucking not Recruit. Yeah, the Recruit's easier than the Officer. Do you know what Kixeye will do? Get someone in the office and fucking up the power level with it and say, nah, fuck you.
What they need to do is put the stuff back in for the Sandstorm Mark II that people, missed it, because a lot of us still don't have all the parts for that.
Plus the Rhino and the Sandstorm
Rhino,
both need a boost to keep up with these, because each event gets a little bit harder than the one before it.
Exactly.
And they're getting left behind. Slight scratch on them now, and they drop like they're dead.
Yeah.
You're 100% correct.
And also, Hawks has just given us some information. He said Croziers are magic weapons that have the ability to auto-cast spells from the standard spellbook. They are similar to battle staves with an added prayer bonus, but do not provide an unlimited source of, and he cast off there, so I don't know quite what he was trying to say, but yeah.
I thought Crozier, when I googled it,
yeah, it's Abbott's.
it's the Crozier. Sorry, not the. I've got it the wrong way around. The Crozier is a staff or hook staff carried by a bishop, and abbots.
Yeah.
Is a symbol of their pastoral of fierce, fast, fit.
Now, I was going to say something, but I'm not going to. I'll leave that till later.
What? Hey, Abbott.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Abbott.
No.
When Cobra had to go out and visit the Pope.
No, I'm not even saying that.
That's better.
Not his Vatican trip again.
Oh.
He ain't shut up about it, has he?
No. Half an hour before this show started, that's all he talked about.
I wasn't here for that one, so
Right, and wins will count towards future set completions, so you won't be penalised for hitting the target again. But you will be penalised if the event's too easy. Remember that, guys. If the event's too easy, Kixeye will go in and fucking make it harder for everyone. Because that's the kind of people they are.
Don't say that.
There you go, City. What you said, a guy just posted it there for you.
And if it's too hard, they don't care, and they'll wait 24 hours anyway before they adjust it.
I think Crozier is also a general of some sort.
Well, this Armored Geddon just posted what you said.
He's also spelled Crozier is a staff or hook staff carried by bishops and abbots as a symbol of their pastoral office. It signifies their role as shepherds of their flock and their authority.
Yeah.
And what do they do with that crook, I wonder? They get hold of people and drag them, don't they? That's why I wasn't going to say anything earlier.
Well, you should know. You went and seen the Pope.
This is getting
Get over here.
Get over here.
Poor old Cobra.
None of this is my fault tonight, by the way.
All mine. I never said nothing about it.
You're going to be owing,
Right.
by the way this is going.
Right.
Right, recruit base rewards is 1,000. Recruit base 2 rewards 2,000. Recruit base 3 rewards 5,000. Completion bonus is 8,000. Officer base rewards 8,000. Officer base 2 rewards 16,000. And officer base completion bonus is 28,000. Will, you're up, bro. I've got to go to the toilet.
Okay, so
Well, thanks for letting us know.
Not that we needed to know that.
yeah. All right, there's going to be obviously you can buy the hero 1 part, 4 parts, or 10 parts. Just go for the 10 parts, which is going to be 35,000 XP. There's going to be build logistics, 4 of them. It's going to be at 32. I know Sidney's going to talk through these anyway. Upgrade tokens, 24 hour. You can get 10 of them at 40,000. There's 5 tech to get, all at 100,000 XP. And I believe that there's going to be Kabuto upgrade tokens, which should take your level 15 Kabuto to level 20. All right, we are going to need 1,778,000 XP to get all of that. If you're going to do the recruit track, good luck. You're going to have to do it 112 times the full track. If you're doing the officer track, it ain't as bad. You've only got to do it 35 times. So we worked it out that if it's the event's over 4 days, if you're doing the officer track, you've got to do 9 full rounds a day. If you're doing the recruit track, get your blanket out because you're going to have to do them 28 times a day.
Holy shizer.
Yeah, so yeah, it's going to be a grind. Hopefully, the bases won't be that bad. But I believe we can also hit like base 1 multiple times, base 2 multiple times, instead of having to do base 1, 2, and then 3. But yeah, there might be upgrade tokens for the bombards. And also for the pioneers, but again, all kits I've listed is for the new unit and new unit only. So do be prepared if your pioneer or your bombard isn't fully upgraded. There could be upgrade tokens available, but as you can appreciate, there's going to be more rounds to be played to get the upgrade tokens.
Thank you, Will.
And then it's back to City.
Thank you, brother. I rely on you for that now. You give me an idea where I've got to be every event. So I would like to suggest this to the players. When you've worked out a way to do whatever way you're going to do it, either the general set or the... Is it not general? What's the sets? Recruit and officer. What I find works best for me is you work out all 3 bases and then you just do 1 base until you've hit the amount you need to hit, because your brain stays in focus with that base. At least that's how it works for me. So I'll hit, if it's, 36 officers? 35 officers. I'll do the officer 1 base 35 times, or the officer 2, and then I'll go back or forwards, and then my brain's focused on that 1 base. I know it's a bit of a drag, but you kind of get into your muscle memory gets into a rhythm, I find. So that might help for some of you guys.
Helps me. I do it exactly like that because it's easier, because it gets easier as I go along, because like you said, the muscle memory, I'm able to click and do it every time and it's quicker. If I try to do them 1, 2, 3, I end up taking more damage.
That's it, exactly. Yeah. That's exactly why I do it that way. We've got items, redemption limit, and XP cost. I'm not going to read that. The first 2 guys, never ever buy them. I'm going to go for the Furrula parts times 10. It's 8 times buy. It's 35,000 a pop, and you'll get the unit. The unit will pop up in a yellow screen now. It no longer costs 1 XP. It should come up as free. You've got the Furrula. I hate saying that word, Furrula. Furrula build logistic is 4 times buy, and that's 32,000 a pop. Furrula upgrade token is 10 times, and they're 40,000 a pop. Agile Tenacity is Furrula Tech. All of these are Furrula Tech, by the way. They're 100,000 a pop. So Agile Tenacity, Iron Will, Rip Wake Generator, Gigavolt Indicator, and Giga Amp Indicator are all 100,000 XP a go. That's 5 techs. That's 500,000 XP total. Use it or lose it will be 24 hours long. Don't be a Nicky. Spend your XP as you get it. Get the unit built. First thing you want to do is get the unit building, because it's normally a 7-day build now. Something stupid like that. It might even be 8 days. But use it or lose it is gone by 10 a.m. PDT Tuesday, August the 5th. Prize description: Agile Tenacity. This is all Furrula Tech. Plus 20% chance to evade damage completely. Slot coating. Function defense. Iron Will, again, I'm not going to say that anymore. Minus 20% damage taken. Slot spirit. Function defense. Rip Wake Generator. applies Kronos slow and turbulence on hit for 0.25 seconds. What the fuck is the point of that then?
Just to make you say it out loud.
0.2. I could blink. I blink and it's good. It's done. What the fuck? Huh?
One whole complete quarter of a second.
3 seconds later.
Slot poison. Function utility. This better be better. If I scroll down and this is as bad as that.
See you, Rain. Take care.
So see you later, Rainy. Have a good day at work, sweetheart. Right, gigavolt indicator. Let's scroll down, eh?
Inductor.
Sorry, inductor. You was the first person to fucking correct me. I've said that about 50 times. Will. You could have done that fucking an hour ago.
Well, I thought you would correct yourself, but
bro, my brain jabbles up words. So when I say something, I'm going to call it indicator forever. But I'll try to say it right this for now. Right. So what's this? +3 multi-shot. So that means it hits 6 units. Allegedly. Minus 40%. This is a proper gold tech. Minus 40% damage taken. Slot stinger, offensive. Function offensive. Oh no, that isn't the gold tech.
No.
That's a bronze or silver tech, isn't it? Or what was the bronze or silver tech?
Yeah.
But I don't see the point of 0.25 seconds. I suppose if it shoots quick enough, that adds up. You can keep it in a perpetual state of corroded. Or not corroded.
Does it stack? Like if you have more units, does it stack?
No, I don't think it stacks. But if the unit's constantly hitting it, it will be slow forever until it kills the unit that's hitting it, I'm guessing. Right, so 3 multi-shot, minus 40% damage.
Hang on. Thunder's just said it's reducing the damage it does by 40%, not reducing damage taken.
You are fucking right. You are right. 40%. 40%. What's the damage DPS of this at max? Bear with me, guys.
If you look at the next one, it brings it down to about 5,000.
It's about it reduces it down to 2,000. Under 2,000 DPS if you put that on at max level.
So well, you know which one not to get then.
What the fuck? Why do they do this shit? I'm sure they think they're being clever with this. So +3 multi-shot, minus 40% damage. That makes more sense now. And then we've got the gigaramp indicator. -2 multi-shot. So that's it can only shoot 1 unit at a time. Plus 100% damage.
Multi-shot. That's not a multi-shot then, is it?
Well, no, it won't be a multi-shot.
It's more than one.
Yeah, but it had 3, -2, makes it 1.
Yeah, the one above it is 6 shots, and that bottom one is now 1 shot, isn't it?
Plus 100% damage.
The first one has 3 shots already, and that tech makes it +3 more. And that bottom one is
but these two, you've got to pick one or the other.
Yeah.
You can't have both of these on the unit. So
they need testing. If that's doing 40% less damage, and then you've got 1 shot doing 100% of whatever the damage is, the other one is 3 shots, 6 shots times whatever the damage is, it's hard to fucking say it, minus 40%. So it might be better off just not putting any tech on it at all. So you've got 3 shots at the original damage.
The gold of what we would class as the gold tech is one of them techs where you'd put it on it as needed. You'd switch between the two or remove it completely. The only thing I can see this one, my problem is most of Kixeye units are immune to nearly all the status effects in the game. So even, if you corrosion, can you corrode these? What's the? True Believers. I don't think you can even corrode Kronos. I don't think you can Kronos them. So it's ineffective anyway. Welcome, Jim Bob. this is confusing, a little bit confusing here, guys. But I think it's the same as what we got with the. It's the same.
You know the answer. You know what the answer is going to be if you question it.
Games work against the ticket.
Exactly right.
Yeah, but it's one of them texts like we do with the Mojave and all of the heroes we recently got. It's one of them ones where you put it on as you need it. So if you need an extra 3 multi-shots, you'd put the extra 3 multi-shots. If you can just use it with 1 shot, you'd put the extra damage on it. Do you get what I'm saying? It's a take or leave sort of a tech. But it used to, in the Mojave, it affected not only the Mojave, it affected the orbiters as well. Same as the tech for the Foxhound. The gold tech affected the, what are they called? Bombardiers? This one doesn't say bombards. This one doesn't say it affects them. It just affects the hero. I don't know. I'm at a loss there, guys. It probably ain't worth putting either of them on, unless there's a base that you come up against that one of them works well in.
Well, if you need to shoot something with 1 shot, then you put the last tech on.
100% one, yeah. 100% damage. If you've got multiples of units coming at you where you could Kronos them, which Kronos is fucking slow-mo, basically. I don't know why Kixeye want to call it Kronos. It's slow-mo. If you want to slow-mo the unit, multiples, you'd put the 6 shots on it. Makes kind of sense.
Is the maximum, where it says the DPS max level is 3,500 odd, is that across the 3 shots? Or is it 3,500 per shot? So probably it's actually 3 times that amount.
I think the one they give us is per second.
Right, okay.
I think, if I remember right. Scratch your head moment. Anyone want to add anything else before I move on to Operation Premonition?
Well, now, perhaps the Premonition has got the answer for the previous thing that none of us can work out. Who knows? Because it is a premonition after all.
Welcome, Brian. Right. So we've got Operation Premonition, copied and pasted by Kixeye Drake. This is AI. That looks like AI. That picture.
Aye.
AI. Right, so featuring the Sentinels Arc 1 unit, the Crozier. Megavolt indicator, mega amp indicator. Thermal signature, prioritization. Electromagnetic signature, prioritization. And coded currents for tech for the Crozier. Crozier war paints, Furrula blackout war paint, Furrula hero unit and tech. This starts next week, 7th, at 10 a.m. PDT. Ends August 13th at 10 a.m. PDT. Store closes on 14th at 10 a.m. PDT. This is the base unit for the Furrula. The Crozier. How do I say it? Crozier.
Crozier.
I'm waiting for you to come up with your own name for the...
Yeah, I will. I will. I've just not... Well, they're stingrays, in my mind. Both, you got the, what was it, Will?
Manta Ray
and Stingray.
It's like from the Aquaman. It looks like the ship that the Manta Ray, whatever, what's that bad guy's name?
Yeah.
Manta Ray.
The one that Amber Heard took a dump in.
Yeah, it looks like his ship.
Yeah.
Right. Description. A core member of the Sentinels' quick reaction forces equipped with indicator coils. To bring true meaning to the shotgun. Am I saying it wrong again?
Yep.
Yeah.
Inductor. Inductor coils. Yeah, I know. Mate, once my brain's got that, it's done. Inductor coils to bring true meaning to the shock and awe. Croziers have effortlessly glide across the battlefield, delivering pain to any and all in their path. Generation Arc 1, Faction Sentinels, light aircraft, weapons, shot coils, targets ground and air, damage type energy, size 325, hit points or health points at level 1 is 42,000, hit points or health points at the max level is 80,000. DPS at level 1. See that down there? It's doing my head in. Heavy rain. It's fucking baking here. There's no rain. DPS at level 1, 1,680. DPS at max level is 2,364. Max speed is 8 again. Max range is 400, very low range. Talent at level 1 gains a 360 move and shoot, gains multi-shot of 3, cannot target the same unit, can go in drone silo. So that was what everyone was talking about. Level 10 plus, hang on a minute, hang on. Level 10 plus 33 movement speed. Does this stack?
I forget, it's 8 is max speed,
I know.
so that
No,
it's already lower.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I thought that level 10 for the hero, Furrula, whatever his name is, was for both. So it is just the 33. Furrula. Let me blow my nose quick, guys.
No.
You've got your furry Eula.
Yeah, Jesus.
Right, level 10, plus 33% movement speed. Level 20 ignores unit attack priorities. 100% damage dealt to buildings. Cohesion bonus 2% damage dealt and minus 2% damage taken per active Arc 1 Sentinels units. Mission description. Matuto speaks of hubris. Thorium crystals encompass everything we have built. The voices warn him of the dark path. Thousands of voices without thought. Sounds like what fucking Kixeye are doing to me right now. He sees man buried in forest fires, ships crushed by ice, star shuttles. Why is there there shouldn't be that there and with an and, should there? And star shuttles exploding in air. Then he sees an army of soldiers, turncoats, ice crystals, blood purple, marching humanity. They don't seek any... Eh?
Marching on humanity.
Sorry, marching on humanity. They don't seek anything other than compliance. No masters, no agenda. They come from Matuto. And the only way he can be saved is through Hannibal. That was a mouthful. In operation...
I'll keep him to myself on that comment.
I liked it. I kind of liked it. It was something new, and it weren't. It kind of made sense. It weren't bullshit like the last couple of times that they did it. The man's going mad. That's what they're basically telling us. Is Matuto is going crazy, and that makes sense. In Operation Premonition, commanders will face off against the campaign track, the incursion track, and the tactical strike attack or track. Unlock the story and the new unit in the campaign track and earn huge amounts of XP in the incursion and tactical tracks. Use the event XP to purchase prizes in the event store. Someone was going to say something.
No, it's all right. Go on, carry on. No, you're good.
Eastern Horde. Long freed from their oppressors, the once child soldiers have urge for revenge. And I can't pronounce that. Pensioner?
You'd have to wait for it to catch up.
Say it 3 times fast.
Pachant? No.
Pension.
Pension for incineration. Mercenary. I knew what that said. I just...
Bernie.
Yeah, they're doing that just to goat you. You realise that, don't
you? Of course. And mercy, compassion and temperaments are not words these soldiers learned in school. Temperance. What fucking idiot elected me to be the guy that reads out these fucking things?
You.
It's your show.
Fucking cock waffle.
I do like the artwork for
Sausage
Matuto. I think that's cool. I would wish we'd got some of these as a unit, like a one-off, unique.
Like these thorium rings and thorium earrings.
Mm-hmm.
That's hot.
So what sent him mad is the thorium.
Hmm.
Right, Eastern Horde updates. Oh, fucking here we go, guys. We're not sure exactly.
We're going to go.
We're not sure exactly what Matuto has been up to with the thorium around him, but we've seen his units shrug off flames like they were nothing. HQ recommends avoiding the use of fire damage at all costs. Right, so they've updated them again, or is this the same as last time? Fire Brigade. Rumours say that the targeting circuits in these units have degraded. No, this is the same as last event. Have degraded to the point where they no longer function. Sources also say that they have been reduced to the bare minimum defensively. Armour classification is light. Damage classification is fire. The fireman. Notice first that in a show of false parade, their flames seem different from before, but there has been no meaningful change to the combat effectiveness of their weapons. Their armour, on the other hand, seems to have been taken straight from the fire brigades. Oh, excuse me. Armour classification medium. Damage classification fire. Life Taker. As continuous thorn in our side, these self-destruction units hold no regard for their own lives or ours. Equipped with interference devices that can cause enemies to prioritise their attacks on the Life Takers, these represent a dangerous and tactical addition to the Eastern Horde arsenal. Someone was going to say something and I interrupted them. No? Okay.
No, I said
Armour classification medium, damage classification burst, followed by an REA area. Yeah. AREA.
wrong.
You could always let Cobra read, but to be honest, it's funny as fuck listening.
No, I think that's the whole point of me reading is to fucking make balls up.
Yeah, even I'm trying not to cry.
Our intel suggests that Matuto has invested. This is the Meteor. Our intel suggests that Matuto has invested large amounts of resources in upgrading the Meteors. They are now equipped with a new missile that deal viral damage, and the new targeting chips allow them to target all units and all targetable missiles. This has led to a change in how the missiles must be fired, so keep a close eye on them. So that tells me it's everything, high altitude all the way down to ground. And I may be wrong though. Armour classification medium, damage classification burst. Hot Rod. Like the Fire Brigade, the targeting circuits on these were also left degraded, and now they can only target ground units. Matuto seem much more focused on increasing their survivability from longer range opponents. Matuto also seemed keen on replacing the troops piloting these vehicles with veterans capable of moving and shooting simultaneously. Classification light, damage classification area. Arsonist. The arsonists have been vying for the top spot with the firemen in Matuto's infantry, which has led to advancements in the compounds used to their fire grenade. Take caution when and where these land. Armour classification medium, damage classification sustained, main weapon, fire grenade. Bombards, one of the most modified vehicles in Matuto's arsenal. The Bombards were given all the same targeting and viral updates as the Meteors, but were also given a slew of other modifications, such as longer range and increased projectile speed. Armour classification, light. Damage classification, burst. Fucking hell, how many units are they going to put in here? The first, Fire Warden. The first changes noticed to these units was an increased armour. Analysts from the labs indicate these units have been supplied with additional flat damage reduction, and they're not going to give us what it is. Armour classification heavy, damage classification burst. By brand, originally a prototype, these units have been stolen by the Eastern Hordes given new projectiles that unleash a cluster of explosions on target. It's a heavy classification armour, and damage classification is burst, initial explosion, and burst, secondary explosion. From Pyromantis. After Corpus HQ took heavy losses engaging a platoon of Pyromantis, they informed us that these tanks seem to have an immunity to energy damage, among a slew of changes including the ability to deploy energy storms and increase armour from distant targets. The only weakness they saw was when the unit closed the gap. They seemed unable to respond, so they got a minimum range as well, so you can get in close. Armour classification heavy, damage classification burst, projectile, and energy storms.
Help them then, don't they?
Yeah. Event structure, campaign track, play through the event storyline and earn the new unit and build logistics, which is the campaign. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 is 1 Crozier and 1 build logistic. Sorry. The campaign 3 unlocks the incursion track, and the campaign 5 unlocks the tactical track and the purchase of the trophy. Campaign tracks can be replayed multiple times, but will only pay out thorium on repeat runs, which is bullshit in my eyes.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I must admit,
wrong. It should, if you're hitting an event base, it should pay out event XP.
Exactly right.
Right, challenge-based sets. Challenge-based sets have you moving through the standard incursion set, unlocked after beating Campaign 3 base. For advanced players, the tactical set, unlocked after beating Campaign 5 base. Each set's awards a completion XP bonus once the set is finished. And again, I think you can hit as many of these as you want, and then build up your XP, and then move on to the base 2, base 3, whatever else you want to go for. So Incursion Base 1 rewards you 50,000, same as Incursion Base 2. Incursion Base 3 is 100,000. And Incursion Base completion bonus is 100,000, which makes that 300,000 total after beating all 3 bases and getting the completion bonus. Tactical base, they're tactical strikes on the maps, tactical strike bases, but they're calling them tactical here. Tactical Base 1 is 100,000. Tactical Base 2 is 200,000, and Tactical Base completion bonus is 600,000. Well, I don't think you've done the math on this one, have you?
I have.
Oh, go for it then.
Go.
But, well, you sure you want to do it, or wait until next week?
Next week we'll be straight on the event itself.
Yeah, that's true, because it's
and
Thursday night,
save it, because I will ask you again.
Right. Well,
Yeah,
okay.
and nobody
Well,
gonna remember it from
basically,
now and then.
yeah. Well, we're going to need 7,251,000 XP, which will give us the 19 units, because we're going to get 5 doing the mission track. You're going to get 10 upgrade tokens, which are 24-hour, which is going to cost $1 million. 5 24-hour builds, and you're going to need 24 of the tech for each slot. The trophy and the upgrade tokens is going to be, for the incursion track, 242 playthroughs. For the tactical track, it's going to be 81 playthroughs.
Still a lot in it.
But it's a huge amount, but it is over 6 days technically. So we're looking round about 40. If you're able to do the tactical track, it's 14 rounds a day.
Okay, that don't sound too bad.
Yeah.
But
well,
the tech, you don't have. If you just get as much tech, you don't have to do all that, because you just get as much tech as the units that you build. Even though you get all the units, because when you do shadow ops, you're going to get 3 gold
Yeah.
every time.
Good point.
Yeah, because they always do the shadow ops that this unit's tech will be in the new shadow ops.
And it's all the tech, is it not?
Yes.
Yeah,
All 5 pieces, yeah. Or 4 pieces, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And
So you
Jim
could
Bob
just get 10 units or a tune of units and then wait until the shadow ops. But if you don't get 19 units, you can't get 19 of the tech or the 24 of the tech.
Perfect.
And Jim Bob's just made a fair point. He said someone will have 17 million in 5 minutes if you look on the leaderboard.
Yeah, that's
true.
and there's no one at Kixeye doing any checks, you know.
No, because
Yeah,
there'll be no remote working from home that week.
I'm hoping this next bit, when I scroll down, I'm not going to read through
Right.
this next the supply store because they've been on the map since last main event. I'm hoping Kixeye have updated it. Let's have a
I
look.
think at the beginning of each season is whenever they restart those supply things, what you can get from them.
No, they're not.
I think
They're not
somebody's still
updated
using the
anything.
Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus.
They've not updated that shit in there.
Hold on a minute.
Okay.
What about the Easter Bunny? Is that still going?
Well, that's real.
So if
about
you
Santa
haven't already
Claus?
maxed these units, you can get extra units. But if you notice, the legendaries, you can get an extra 5 upgrade tokens for your Humvees and an extra 5 upgrade tokens for your legendary Onis. So if you haven't got them maxed out, you can get them upgraded. But most people have already got all these maxed out.
Ambo's just said it's every other sector breach that they update it.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense.
Interesting. Seems
Well,
like his city's mic gone.
Oh, he
Oh,
was
it's
doing
shadow.
one or two things.
It was going in and out on me earlier.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know. I
it's
just
shadow.
wondered that.
Or
The trouble is, none of us can grab hold of that thing on
Sorry,
his
guys, I
computer
jumped up.
and drag it up.
Piss.
Oh, that's fair enough. Lovely. That makes sense.
yeah.
Carry
Right.
on then.
Event store, new items, trophies, redemption limit is 100,000 XP. Causes is 24. Like Will says, you
But
only have to
remember,
get
you get 5.
19, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, didn't they last event, we got the Pioneers instead of the new unit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who wants to have a bet
Yeah.
now that they fucked that up again?
guaranteed.
Oh, it's guaranteed.
Oh no, Kixeye has everything working as intended now. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Kixeye are full of
We'll be
shit.
getting Skirmish XP for this.
No, we'll probably be getting something completely nothing to do with this one for sure.
The
Which-
skirmish
well, this
bases will spawn. The XP will be fucking wrong. The free gift that they give us will be for fucking retaliation.
Mhm.
It's just a bunch
Oh,
of...
they already have it. They already have it set to sector breach, so the bug will probably just show sector breach.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, we got the how do I pronounce that, guys?
Crozier.
Crozier's 24-hour upgrade logistic is 10 times. That's a million XP a pop. Fucking hell. Crozier 24-hour build logistic is 5 times buy. 252,000 a pop. Megavolt indicator, Crozier. 24 time buy, 420,000. Amped indicator again, Crozier. 24 time buy, and all of these are 420,000. So thermal signature, electromagnetic prioritization, even air conditioning, all 420,000, 24 time buy. You can get the hero this event, guys. So Furrula part is 80, 100. No, skip that. Furrula parts times 10 is 8 times buy, 1.4 million a pop. Furrula upgrade token is 10 times buy, 800,000 a pop. Agile tenacity Furrula tech 1.5 million. All of these are 1.5 million. So Agile tenacity, Iron Will, rip wake generator, gigavolt inductor. I said it right. Giga amp inductor. Again, all for LTEC, 1.5 million. And then you got the war paints. You got the war paints, blue and black junkyard war paints for the Crozier. 300,000 a pop.
Beautiful. Got to get the blue.
Furrula blackout war paint is one time buy for 3 million a pop. Oh, sorry, 3 million to buy. Use it or lose it, it'll be 24 hours long. Don't mess about with XP, guys. I think we read through this already, didn't we? Megavolt indicator, Crozier, +3 multi-shot, -40% damage. Slot stinger, function offensive. This is for the base unit though, not the hero. XP is 420,000 a pop. Mega amp inductor. -2 multi-shot, 100% damage, slot stinger, function offensive. Thermal signature prioritization. Affects -30% damage taken from infantry, slot purpose. Function defense, 420,000 XP. Electromagnetic signature prioritization is -30% damage taken from vehicles, slot purpose, function defense, 420,000 XP a pop. Coded currents applies a viral effect that passes 75% damage to the parent unit. Slot barbs, function utility, XP is 420,000. That one don't make no sense. Oh, of course it makes sense. This is Kixeye killing the fucking Humvees off. What a bunch of fucking spanners. They really are. Another way the Humvees are... So they nerf the Humvees, and then in the same breath, they give us a fucking... What's it for the Humvees? You there, guys?
Yeah, I mean...
They give us the answer to the Humvees, but why the fuck did they nerf them then?
Well, because
Dickheads.
At the end of the day, they don't want to give us 2 half-decent units, do they?
It winds me up. It really does.
Right. There's too many people complaining.
Yeah, crying. Because their little panties got fucking pulled down and they got fucking bummed.
It's
bullet
the
dry.
only time where lower event and lower people were able to hit the big boys. But of course they cried too much, so...
What a shame. Crozier war paints. Yeah, they don't look that good.
It was an equalizer for their script.
Oh, no, come on, look. Tell me about the blue. The blue looks really good.
Yeah, but it's hardly blue, is it? It's a little bit patches of blue. This actually, they've made this unit look like a fucking survivors unit. It looks like it come right out of
That's wrong.
Why is it wrong?
I can't say survivors. There's no fractions anymore.
Yeah.
Or even a faction instead of fractions.
You know,
they said they're coming back with them.
Yeah, what was that? 6 months ago.
They said that, but when?
They also
Next
told us
year.
they was improving PvP.
Yeah.
They also told us they were going to stop the cheats. Bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know how they can improve PvP is by every season it begins, add 1,500 to every account. Start off with 1,500 PvP on every base in the game.
I kind of agree with you there as well. So it makes every target worthwhile. Yeah, Will, sorry mate, but
Yes.
none of them
It's sexy colour.
blue. And then we've got the Furrula blackout war paint. Let's have a look at this. Even that looks shit.
What colour that is?
It's not black though, is it? It's
Yeah,
more
no.
yellow.
Yeah.
I don't know. Right, event trophy. Even that looks goofy. What's wrong with his chin? It looks like he's swallowed fucking 3 ecstasy pills and he's tripping off his nuts.
No,
Remember that? It looks like something from Men in Black. The guy's balls on his chin.
And his eyes. What's going on with his eyes, Brandy?
Steroids.
They're not eyes.
He looks like a goof. They made fucking Matuto. Is that Matuto? It is Matuto. They made him look like a proper goof. Right, hang on. Right.
You know what he looks like with them two things on the back? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They had them on the back, didn't they? Two swords.
Let me scroll up.
Well,
This is...
They're rocket launchers, aren't they?
There's Matuto. There.
Even that thing on his back looks like a shield, didn't it?
That
and
looks...
Again, the Teenage Ninja Turtles had those.
No, but that looks he looks the fucking bollocks there. And then you go down to the trophy. He looks like the Black Forest Gump. Life is like a box of chocolates.
You never know what you're gonna get.
I think they
army, mate, isn't it? Bubblegum.
Bubblegum. That was the last trophy. That was the last trophy we got.
Brother Gump.
They did. They made him look like a fucking right goof.
Yeah. Not good.
I'll never ask him to make a trophy of you, City. Woo.
Goof. Right, and that's it, guys.
Does make me wonder about more and more if Stevie Wonder is employed to do the graphics in this, you know.
I guess we're
I don't know
downgrading
what.
Stevie Wonder.
I just don't know what to say. I'm hoping this unit's good.
It's always going to work as intended. We know that, don't we? Whatever we say or do.
Yeah. Right, run with the shout-outs, isn't it?
Fair enough. Who's starting it? You.
Hang on. Let me bring you all across so everyone can see who you are.
That's wise.
There you go. I'm going to start bottom to top tonight, and I'm going to start with you, please, Cobes.
Yeah, thanks, Eddie, for the invite. Thanks for everyone that's come tonight. It looks like, again, we've probably been stiffed, but we will only know that tomorrow and next Thursday. We are live tomorrow at 1800 GMT. I've posted the Discord link. I'll post it again. But you know what? If you're feeling lonely or whatever, just fancy a gig or a chat, whatever, come and join us. What's the worst can happen? See you tomorrow night. God bless.
Thank you, bro. Brandy?
Yeah, I'm going to keep it short. Bye.
Perfect. Will?
Thanks for coming along. Hopefully we've given you some insight to what's coming up. But obviously watch the show tomorrow and see how we cope. And have fun. Take care.
Thank you, bro. Bonehammer?
Thank you for having me. Everybody, just keep an eye on your weather, because if you notice, the world's got some funny weather. Seattle's even looking at, they're talking about tsunami might be coming their way. So everybody just keep a look on your weather. Stay safe.
Thank you, bro. And Animal?
What to say? Go out and enjoy your weekend, everyone. Fuck the game. Thanks, bye.
Thank you, bro. As always, guys, appreciate you coming along and listening to us fucking buffoon. Well, me, the biggest buffoon, trying to explain some strange words that I don't understand. We will be back tomorrow, 1800 hours GMT. Hopefully you come along and give us another viewing. Hopefully the Kixeye don't fuck with this event like they did the last one. And we can all enjoy it for a change instead of being screwed by Kixeye. Other than that, stay safe. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye, guys. Ta-da.
Good luck, everyone. Bye.